During grammar school, twice a month, students in my 7th and 8th grade class were required to present internet-based reports. The topic could be on anything you like, as long as it was educational. The research was never a problem. In fact, I loved it. The issue, however, was my speaking. Hi, my name is Daria. I am a junior and the captain of the debate team at Michelle Clark High School. I was told that I spoke too fast and would often have to give my speech again the next day in order to receive a passing grade. Even during the day, whenever I was called to read, I would speed through it. My freshman year at Michelle Clark High School, I always heard congratulatory announcements over the intercom at the end of the day. Something about speaking awards and championships. My biology teacher, Mr. Woods, was the coach of the debate team at the time. "You should join," he told me. "Next year." "Why not now?" I asked. He explained to me that freshmen weren't usually allowed on the debate team because of the responsibilities and the commitment. Being on the debate team was serious, and it wasn't for everyone. Almost every day still, he would mention it to me and my friend Taisha. Sophomore year, he wasted no time. He was no longer my teacher, but he still found me in the hallways. One day he told me, "Listen up for the announcements at the end of the day." The announcement was telling me that the debate team was having a meeting for prospective students. Anyone who was interested should report to room 204 after school. Excited, I made my way to the room. I met the captain, Diamond Dorch, and co-captain, Ralph Boyd. Miss Ford France, head debate coach, who taught African American history, had always welcomed me with open arms. My partner, who happened to be one of my closest friends, felt differently and quit after the first day of the first debate tournament, leaving me to debate Maverick alone with twice the work. I didn't understand why she did this. What was I supposed to do? What seemed to be the end of the world turned out to be one of the best things that happened to me regarding debate. I began to blossom. Finally, I had found a place where my quick speaking finally paid off. I gained independence and learned so much. Who knew that this 14-year-old black girl on the west side of Chicago could have so much power? Before joining the debate team, I was shy. I didn't have the courage to speak much. Now I'm one of the most outspoken juniors at Michelle Clark High School. I have become more open-minded simply because of debate. Not only has it been a way for me to express my views on relevant topics, it has inspired me to be the constant rather than the variable. To define my fate, not to be defined by it. Through Chicago Public Schools and the Debate League, I was able to get a summer internship with the 24th Ward Alderman's office, Michael Scott. I was grateful to build rapport with elected officials and staff. In fact, I decided to volunteer my time even after my internship had ended. Not only was this a fun experience, but I learned so much about my community and my neighbors' wants and needs. I was able to take back so much of this information with my family and friends and have serious conversations about how political change is really made. 2016 started off extremely violent, with so many Black Lives Matter protests responding to the unjust murders of young black youth. It was obvious we aren't living in a post-racial America. From Trayvon Martin to Eric Garner, Sandra Bland to Pierre Lurie. Media was consistently portraying black people as less than worthy. Because of my debate mind, I instantly began to think, what could be done? Soon after, crime was literally brought to my doorsteps. A young man was shot and killed right in front of my house. Another unsolved murder. Another Facebook page filled with gone too soon quotes from family and friends. Another life taken without meaning. More than likely, it was over a conflict that could have been solved, maybe with a simple conversation. This senseless violence drove me to channel much of the work I did in debate rounds and during my internship. My life was led by solution-based thinking, and I began to look up simple conflict resolution steps that could de-escalate a situation before it went too far. These tools were also suggested for interactions with police officers, as well as those your age. These conversations I had with just a few students could ultimately save someone's life. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Debate taught me about the true value of conflicting ideas and how opinions and how there were so many ways to form about disagreements in a peaceful way. I met hundreds of students from all over the city, and because of that, I've impacted the lives of those who I may never see again. My goal is to continue to leave a positive impact on those around me, even after high school. I plan to attend either Southern Illinois University Carbondale and major in criminology, or University of Illinois Urbana and major in business. As a child, I'd always been interested in shows like Criminal Minds and had the idea of being a criminal profiler. Within this career path, I will be able to use my debate skills to predict, deter, and prevent criminal behavior, primarily in Chicago. Life should not be taken for granted, rather cherished and appreciated. Debate has helped me to become the person I was meant to be, rather than a product of societal expectations. It is now, more than ever before, that I know I am taking charge of my fate and truly using my power.